Hi, I'm David Council from Inferno Marketing and Design, and this is Insider Marketing Secrets. Well, today we're working from my house. So what you're looking at right now is my backyard. It's a pretty cool place to work, and it's better than looking at my ugly head all of the time. Now, in a moment, I'm going to talk about 5 things every business owner should know about Google. This is really important. You're going to want to stick around for this one. But before I get to that, let me just remind you, if you know someone who could use our help here at Inferno Marketing and Design, then please put them in touch with us or us in touch with them. We'd love to help them with their advertising and marketing. We'd like to say thank you to you just for taking the effort for putting us in touch with someone else in their business. Anyway, let's get down to business. 5 things every business owner or business manager should know about Google. Now, the first thing you should know about Google is it's constantly changing. On a day-by-day basis, Google is always looking to tighten up their algorithm. You can't outsmart the computer. The computer is smarter than you when it comes to Google. There are literally thousands of people all over the world trying to tie off ways that people are using to come around the back of Google. Remember, when it comes to page ranking is not actually web page ranking, it's Larry page ranking. Larry's one of the guys who invented Google to start with. Google is not a level playing field. They rank to support the things that they want to support. And what they're looking for is user experience. So remember, Google's constantly changing. Your website also needs to be constantly changing, doing updates to it, little things here, there. You're always trying to improve that user experience. Number 2, your competitors are leveraging Google. Now, this is really, really interesting. A lot of people think that when they get a website up, that's it. That's what they've got to do. Their website's up. All the work is done. They can forget about it. Well, I'm sorry, that isn't the case. You see, Google is looking for a web page that is changing and changing regularly. Otherwise, it thinks you've just created a brochure and it ranks you down. Now, your competitors are already onto that. They're making moves to improve their website so that they're getting a better ranking. The thing that comes to us a lot with new customers is, why is my page ranking so low when it comes to Google? And that's because you haven't been making the right moves. Now, usually businesses fall into 2 groups. The first one is businesses that have no online presence whatsoever. We see lots and lots of builders this way saying, oh no, I don't have a web page, I haven't got time for all of that, I just build houses. Well, that's a mistake. You used to be able to rely on yellow pages or phone books to send customers to you for business, but that's becoming less and less effective. So you need to make sure you've got a web presence to make that happen. And if you've got no web presence, you are massively behind the pack. Now, the other group is businesses who have a website and perhaps some additional online assets like social media or blogs or stuff like that. Now, these are the people who are starting to move ahead. You see, a blog allows you to update information easily onto your webpage that will help Google see that you're active. Social media, having links from things like Facebook back to your webpage is also valuable, but there is one that's more valuable than Facebook, and that is Google+. You see, that's Google's version of Facebook, I suppose, in a very broad sort of way. But you've got to remember, Google favors products that it owns above everything else, which brings me to number 3. You see, Google isn't just a search engine anymore. You may just be using the search engine component of it, but Google is so much bigger. They've got Google+. Did you know that YouTube is owned by Google? They are constantly buying new information into their portfolio of companies. For example, just recently they bought an artificial intelligence company. They paid like $500 million for this company. Who knows what they're going to use it for? They're bringing on Google Glasses. They really do rank for these other industries. Did you know that Google owns a mobile phone manufacturer? Yeah, Motorola belongs to Google. It really is taking over the world. So you've got to make sure that you're involving yourselves into the other companies that they use, because that will help you with your search engine ranking. Number 4, and this is really the key, Google strives for a higher quality user experience. So stop trying to make your website so that it ranks for Google. Make your website so that it helps your customers, because the algorithm inside Google recognizes that. If it's answering questions for customers, it's helping them, and that will result in you getting a better Google ranking, because the customer experience is longer. For example, one of the things that Google looks at is how long does everyone spend on your web page. If they're only spending a couple of seconds and they're bouncing off to somewhere else, then Google says, well, obviously they didn't find what they wanted, bad user experience rank you down. So, get that experience right for your customer. Number 5, Google wants to know everything it can about you and about your business. Now, Google has always been hungry for information and data, but this upcoming year really is a brave new world for Google and their marketing. They're introducing a new product or a new feature called Knowledge Graph. Now, if you haven't heard of Knowledge Graph, keep your ear out for it. Look it up on the web. It is on its way, and it is going to be absolutely huge. So make sure you check out, actually there's a page you can check out called Google's Inside Search feature page. There's a whole heap of information there as I'm recording this about Knowledge Graph. And Knowledge Graph will help them increase the delivery of search engine results. So it's really important that when you're creating a web page that you're doing the right things to give your customer a good experience, because that will help with the way that Knowledge Graph looks at your web page. Anyway, they're the 5 things that every business owner and manager should know about Google. And remember, if you need help with your advertising and marketing, then please either give us a call here at Inferno Marketing and Design or send us an email and we'll give you a call. It truly is as easy as that. Until next time, I'm David Council from Inferno Marketing and Design. I look forward to talking to you with more insider marketing secrets next time. Take care.